if z1 is equals to 2 plus 4i and z2 is equals to 3 plus 5i, find z1 over z2. So what you want to do is z1 over z2 is equal to 2 plus 4i over 3 plus 5i. Okay, good. Now somebody will be like, oh, is this the final answer? This is not the final answer yet. You need to multiply the conjugate of the denominator to both the numerator and denominator. That's called rationalization. Now when I say conjugate means it means the opposite of the imaginary part. Imaginary part is the part that have I. So if I have 2 plus 2i, the conjugate will be what? The conjugate will be 2 minus 2i. That's what I want to bring out. Okay, so the conjugate of this denominator now will now be 3 minus 5i. So you want to multiply it to both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so that's how to do rationalization. Do the conjugates. So doing that, I will have times 3 minus 5i over 3 minus 5i. Okay, and this will give us difference of 2 squared here in the denominator. I have 3 squared minus 5i all squared, right? Then if I want to multiply the up part, I'll be having 6. Okay, 6 minus 2 times 5i. Now that will be minus 10i. Okay, then this time this will have what? Plus 12i. all right, then down there I will have minus 20i squared. So in that case, this will give me 6, right, plus 2i, because minus 10 and 12. Then don't forget that minus I squared is minus 1, so minus 1 times 20, I will still have plus what? Plus 20 over 3 squared is 9 minus 25i squared. Okay, in that case I'm going to be having something like this: 26 plus 2i, okay, over 9 minus I squared is minus, so minus 1 times 25, that's plus 25 in this case. All right, that's plus 25. So I will now have something like this. I'll have 26 plus 2i over what? 34, and that will be what? 26 over 34 plus 2i over 34. So you can still reduce this by 2. Then you have here to be 13, here to be 17. Okay, you can still reduce this by 2. This will be 17. So my final answer for z1 over z2 will be equal to 13 over 17 for the real part plus I over 17. So this will be what we are expected to get.